Welcome back, everybody. We're going to do a hike today. We are going to go into the Diamond Peak Wilderness area. I believe this is Corrigan Lake Trail. Haven't been up here in years. Looks like there's been a forest fire up here. We were going to hit the Blue Lake Trail, which is a couple miles up the road, but the snow's still too deep. There's about 3 feet of snow on the road still, so you can't get in there. Christy's here, Ellie's here, Lucy's here. Never been up this trail. It's really hot today. It was hot down in town. It's about 88, how's that, 80 something degrees up here. It was 90s down in town.
95 in Oak Ridge.
I believe it goes uphill all the way for a ways and gets on top of a bench, and the lake's up on top of that bench. So we'll give it a try. Here we go. So, I'm going to try filming this with my phone. We got all our stuff together and I forgot my camera. So I do have my phone with me. I've never tried doing one of our hikes or anything we've ever done with my phone. So if it's not good, that's why. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, that one's connected. Lucy, go. Yeah, this landscape is just... burnt. It was badly burnt. Be the last water you encounter for a while. You better cool down. Hopefully if we get up on that ridge, there's still some green trees up there. Should be cooler. Alright, let's go, girls. I'm coming into an area that's got some greenery in it. It's much cooler, that shade. And all the pine needles help keep the dust down as well. It's gonna be a much better hike on a cool day or a rainy day. It's the first sign of some ground greenery we've seen. Lucy found the only grass in the area. She's trying to eat it. What's up, girls? I think the trail goes back over that way. We're skirting the top right now. So we will go over the top here pretty quick. Crossing that same creek again, the dogs can get some water. There's a girl. We're starting to get our first view of Diamond Peak up there. I believe you've seen it here and there a little bit from a distance in some of our other videos, but we're actually up in the Diamond Peak Wilderness now. We're still going. We are on the top. We did run into our first patch of snow over here. Come on, girls. I see the lake. Right through the trees there. sure there's probably fish in here. And there goes Lucy. It's like all these lakes up here, they're crystal clear. This is all just snow melt, this water. It's really clear. Like it's pretty deep too. And that is Diamond Peak. So Diamond Peak sits in the middle of Diamond Peak Wilderness Area, which is at the top of the Cascades here in Oregon. Takes probably a couple hours out of Eugene. You head east out of Eugene up Highway 158. And when you get to the top of the pass where the Willamette ski area is at, that peak you see to your right there, that's Diamond Peak. It should be that direction. I do know some areas around here fairly well. We have hunted in and around this area years ago. Matter of fact, Christy and I got these hiking sticks just on the other side of that mountain right there. About 20 years ago, we did a backpacking elk hunting trip in there. And once you cross over the pass, the top of any pass in the Cascades, whether it's in Oregon or in Washington, the topography completely changes. The weather changes. You get enough elevation, it turns into high desert up there. You get different trees, a lot of lodgepole pine, which is what our hiking sticks are. They're just everywhere. But it completely changes anywhere along the Cascades. The Cascades runs along not quite the middle of the state. It's about the left third of the state, runs the whole spine of it all the way up through Oregon and Washington. Yeah, it completely changes once you get up there. It's super hot today. I mean, if it's in the 90s up here at this elevation, it's really hot down in town. First really hot day we've had this year. It was pretty hot yesterday, but today beats it. Up at the top of that, or up in that wilderness area up there, the PCT, or Pacific Crest Trail, runs right through Diamond Peak Wilderness. It runs the whole spine of the Cascades. The Pacific Crest Trail is a trail that starts. It goes from border to border, from Mexico all the way to Canada, if you're not familiar with it. I do believe there's a trail like that on the East Coast. An Appalachian Trail or something like that. But on the West Coast here, we got the Pacific Crest Trail. You can start down in Mexico, on the border, work your way all the way through California, through Oregon. You'd be crossing right up there and continuing right along the spine of the Cascades, along all these volcanoes. Through the Three Sisters, up by Mount Jefferson. Eventually you'll get up to Mount Hood, Mount Adams into Washington. Mount Adams is right there by Mount St. Helens. You can see Mount Rainier. It's absolutely beautiful along that Pacific Crest Trail. So last time we were up here hiking, we were at Indigo Springs here. So if you go out of Eugene, an hour up to Oak Ridge, and then you hang a right at Hills Creek Reservoir, you go around the right-hand side of the reservoir, which is this Road 21, all the way up. There's the Indigo Springs, and just past Indigo Springs, you'll see a sign that says Pioneer Gulch. That's this road right here. Well, Pioneer Gulch, you follow it. Right there, Corrigan Lake, that's where we're at. How's that water?
Nice.
She's gonna jump and she's gonna cannonball and splash it. Let's see if Lucy does it again. Oh, she did, but she had a much better jump off the log last time. She had to use her evasive parkour.
Ellie, you can get in.
Jump, Ellie. Ready, Ellie. Ready, go. Neither one of you got the stick. Fetch. Go, Will. Go, Willie. Just grab a stick. Any stick will do. Or just never mind. There you go, Lucy. Right there. Fetch. Good girl, Lucy. Ready? Ellie, you can go get her? Ready? Jump. No? Okay.
Go.
You can go down on the kiddie pool over here. You can get off of the steps down here. Come here. Come on. Down here. Down here. Ready? Go. Hey, go get her. Go get the stick. You can get right back out. Last throw of the day, girls. Yeah, it's not the big one. What are you doing? Alright, well, that's the end of our hike for today. We just got down to the bottom here. It's nice to see Diamond Peak. It's been a while since we've seen it. What do you think?
Yeah, I love the lake. That was beautiful.
Yeah. So, thanks for coming along if you did, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thank you. Lucy, Ellie.